To automate customer service processes, we are using Pega. Pega is a BPM tool. We automate the processing by building an application within a Pega. So an application is a business solution that automates workflow in organizations. Multiple unrelated applications can be hosted in the same system. So this is the application which has a built-on application, that is commercial all LOB, which is built on commercial framework layer applications, which is built on customer process management healthcare application, customer service application, Pega channel services. Channels are like call, email, fax, phone, any kind of interaction. And then finally Pega Rules application. So application has multiple branches, as you can see here. We have multiple branches to ensure multiple development teams can do parallel development without affecting other teams' work in progress. Application has a rule set. A rule set identifies, stores, and manages the set of rules that define an application. A rule set contains rule instances which are divided into rule set versions to support version management. A rule set is identified in the system by the rule set name. Here we can see HN Business, HN SHP, those are the rule sets names. Rule set provides containers where developers can organize the code into logical groups, easily version the code, and quickly deploy it to QA and production environments. The rule set has major, minor, and patch versions. So here we can see for this HN Business rule set, we have different rule set versions. The first 04 is a major version, then the second 04 is a minor version, and 99 is a patch version. So whenever a developer wants to make changes in code, then first he will change into patch, that is 01 to 99. Then he will move to minor version change, and then he will make changes into major versions. An access group restricts access to functionality within applications. System architects can create multiple access groups for the same application to achieve different level of access control. Here we can see this Omni Upgrade Admin 4 access group has access to developer, customer service representative portal, and manager portal. And these are all the different roles that this access group is allowed. Manager roles where he can approve, CSR where he can model the flow or route the work. System admin 4 role defines making changes into the code. It's like basically it's a developer role. A workflow is a set of allowed work items or cases that a user can work on within an application. The parent workdash and workdash covered as classes. What these work items and cases are specified in a user's access group. This is a class. A class is a collection of roles or other objects. Each class defines capabilities such as properties, activities, and HTML forms that are available to other or subordinate classes or to instances of the class. Classes are organized into a hierarchy where the system searches the class hierarchy from the current class upwards when looking for a rule to apply. This is the class. He provides class group here. Class inheritance. This test connection provides the specific table name where this class is mapped to database. Class inheritance is the method by which a child class can use all of the rules defined for a parent class. Pega platform supports two types of class inheritance, director inheritance and pattern inheritance. Both types of class inheritances allow rules of ancestor class to be inherited. So Pega also follows the same object-oriented programming concept for inheritance. And a class group is a collection. A class group groups a collection of rules or other objects. Each class defines capabilities that are available to other subordinate class or to instances of the class. Classes are organized into hierarchy where the system searches the class hierarchy from the current class upwards when looking for a rule to apply. So here we can see some base class and work dash. Then that is the hierarchy of the class. So for this application, I'll pick one intent and I'll show how we automate the process using Pega. A flow models a business process in application by using graphical shapes and connectors to define a sequence of events. Here we can see for this view benefits flow, we have many different shapes, start shape, decision shapes, assignment shapes, subflow shapes, utility, and end shape. So this assignment shape is used to define the human intervention. This is also used to define like as service level agreement rules and routing. And also when we want to do, if someone missed the deadline or goals on SLA, then automated email configuration, all those coding and process steps are defined in this assignment shape. The subflow will have another flow which will have another process defined or automated. This decision shapes will have fork like if else or maybe if else then logic implemented, and these are all the connectors which will have flow actions, and those flow actions define if the flow will move from one shape to the next shape or it will just end there. This utility shape will have activities. Activities are like steps which automates the completely that step. We can see this update status. That's the activity here.